Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
It wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the one touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, I think he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Weaver. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. On first down, this is McCaffrey pushing his way inside the 40. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Now throwing on first down and completing it.
Weaver's pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
His throw incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. So opening drive, 3rd down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more on that one and another first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
About a half-yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Weaver. This will be caught at about the 5. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Joey Sly on now for the Panthers. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead.
Rams, nothing.
Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
now Minshew. Throw left side to Reynolds.
Minshew.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd and 12, Minshew. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson.
Minshew's pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, Akers. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Minshew. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end.
Minshew's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
the ball carrier.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that is incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Throwing on 1st down. Weaver. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
The ball carrier. He was brought down at the 10-yard line.
On 3rd down, Weaver. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, and they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Here's Michael Pilardi now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Minshew sets to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Cam Akers.
The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Minshew. That is caught inside the 5. And the Rams to looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They'll look to run with Akers. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Panthers 3, Rams 0.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Akers. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Here's Akers. They try and run. And this time he is in. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams have taken the lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up?
At the 24-yard line.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Weaver. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception. Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. This is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
With the carry for Carolina.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the gun, Weaver. That's complete. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well, as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Second and 11 now. Operating from the gun. Weaver looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
And it's third down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
He's tackled at
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. Great move by Montgomery. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
The ball carrier.
David Montgomery, 29 yards. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here.
Cam
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. The Rams on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
This is taken at the 23. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. Or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one good for 33 and a first. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Darren Lee came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And goal.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Weaver. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
14. Panthers 13.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
1st and 10. At their own.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Oh, this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Joey Slide.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make this a 6-point game.
Joey Slide.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for L.A. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. He's in his zone, second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard gain.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that one.
His throw is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches.
It's third down.
From the gun, Weaver completes it to Samuel. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
9 yards.
On first and 10, Weaver. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
And 7 yards.
To throw on third down. Weaver to the right side and complete to Thomas. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. He'll step aside. That's into the hands of Reynolds. 10 more there and another first down. Again, Minshew looking to throw. He'll find Henderson there. It's complete. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. It'll be Minshew again. He'll get that complete to Parkinson.
Minshew's pass complete to Colby Parkinson. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, this is the...
And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Slide to kick off for Carolina.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Man open, it's Cobb. He's got it.
And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Complete to Josh Reynolds.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
And 4 at the 27-yard
Throw complete to Cam Akers.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
That's complete to the tight end Hopkins.
He'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From 19 yards away. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come.
His kick is good.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd.
Operating from the gun. Weaver. And he's got his man in stride. Complete.
Weaver's
And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. From the gun, Weaver. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Weaver's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 42. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard
To
line.
throw on 2nd down. Weaver. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, 42 yards. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2. Operating from the gun, Weaver. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2. From the gun, Weaver. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
The 2-point attempt is...
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's not that often you see a 2-point try from that distance, and of course, it's not that often that it's successful, and it wasn't there.
And who added all this thinking to the game, right? Because now you've got so much extra to consider. The penalty happens. Do you go for 2 from that spot now after the penalty? Or do you say we're going to kick it, which means they have to administer the penalty from the 20,
you would have been
from the 15, and now you're back further. Can you make that one? It's a lot of extra stuff on what used to be a routine play.
At their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On second down, Akers. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action, but other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Carry for Carolina. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Weaver. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Weaver's pass. Complete to number 84.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. But it'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
1st down, Carolina.
On 1st down, Weaver. And off the deflection, it's caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw on 2nd down, Weaver. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And the Panther 1st down.
Operating from the gun, Weaver. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Intended for DJ Moore. It's now 2nd down.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
He's taken down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. first down. Weaver, complete on the quick throw to Moore. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Weaver gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Weaver over the middle, open is Thomas.
And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here.
At the Rams' 5-yard line.
He's got touchdown, Panthers. Jordan Reed there to make the grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Sly on for the extra point.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So that drive spans 13 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And several days ago, you and I talked with a couple of guys in the meetings about how big is home field advantage. And they kind of downplayed it a bit, but I think we're seeing here today, building up this lead, looks like they're going to win. Why home field advantage in the divisional round so important?
Yeah, they may have downplayed it, but we could also sense that it was important to them because nothing has to change. You don't have to uproot anything. Sometimes when you're going on the road, you may have to even leave earlier in order to get acclimated if it's going to be a tough environment against the team you're going to play. So being at home is a big deal, but now they know, at least they feel like it, they're moving on to the championship round. There's got to be no better feeling. They'll get that 24-hour rule in. Enjoy that before they look forward to the next opponent.
12 yards there and a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 31. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Brings up
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun. Weaver will get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards. And a Panther first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
22, Christian McCaffrey.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
8-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Panthers.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Down to the 25.
Christian McCaffrey.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
5-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Weaver. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials. Something that...
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
13 yards. Brings up 3rd.
So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
On 4th down, Minshew able to hit his target early. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Weaver. This will be caught at about the 5.
Weaver's pass.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3.
From the gun, Weaver. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
From 3 yards out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, well, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go, and that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
Yeah, it seems like they've been running uphill all game.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31.
Now Minshew. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
At the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
To throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Intended for Cam Akers. Incomplete.
Out of the gun is Minshew. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure.
Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Jeremy Chin picks it up.
20, 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Joey Sly lining up for the point.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
It certainly has not been the outing that they envisioned on their home turf in the divisional round of the playoffs, and they have been pushed around, and now their backs against the wall.
A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and
they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
LA Rams. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd and 10, it's Minshew.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Minshew, 1st and 10. There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Akers, incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Minshew, this is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers. He scored on the ground and through the air. Rams are able to draw a bit closer. And he's able to put it through. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run. So much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.